Thokozani makhehla, thokozani bogogo, thokozani bomkhulu. Igama lami Moyane insizwa kaNkosi. Ngithi akubeni kuhle, akubeni kuhle makhehla, akubeni kuhle mathamba amhlophe, akubeni kuhle kini nonke. Namuhla ngithanda ukwenza enye video today. I want to talk about elements that indicate that you have isiphiwo sabantu abadala. Ngiyathola into engisho. But now I'll start off with the most important one that makes sure that you have what you have and you need to acknowledge it. You understand? So now the first element is that did you know that before you were born, the universe as it is, they prepare an interview. Kuba ne-interview ebayenzayo with your spirit. Understand? They have an interview that they conduct so that they know who are they bringing in onto this world. Understand? One thing for sure that we need to know is that isipho sabantu abadala is not man-made. It's actually created by God. It's created by the universe as it is. You understand? So now you need to understand that what they indicate, they prepare an interview with your soul, with your spirit. You understand? So that's why most of it all, kuba nento ukuthi manje your parents, your mother as it like umama wakho okuzalako, kuba nento ukuthi uyaphupha igama lakho ngesinye isikhathi. That indicates that ukuthi you are an like you are a candidate of a spiritual whatever, you understand? So kuba nento abayenzayo abantu abadala ukubonisa ukuthi manje you have succeeded the interview, you have passed the interview or something like that. I told them sure. So now it's very important for ukuthi thina abantu to understand into ukuthi abazali bakwazi ukuthi baphupha igama lakho. Start ukuthi now they're preparing them on what kind of person and what kind of gift is coming with onto this world. Ngiyathola kuba nento sebayihlelile for wena, kuba nento esebayilungisile for wena ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi manje abazali bakhona bazi ukuthi uze uphethe ini. And now we have abanye abantu abathi-ke manje mabayiphase to extreme measures the interview bazala bembethe, bazala ngobukhosi abakuthole kuphi la baqhamuka khona with the universe because of now kube kwaba ne-agreement between your soul, your spirit, and your forefathers and the universe as it is. So now mawusucceedile and kuba nesivumelwano esithize, uzala nobukhosi obuthize, uzala wembethe, and izinto zakho mawuzalwa ziyaflowa, izinto zakho ziyakhanya, izinto zakho like nje kube nezivumelwano ezizwakalako ukuthi manje-ke nxa into iyayenzakala empilweni yakho, impilo yakho iyahlazeka kahle manje iba yinhle, iyakhanya ngoba manje you have passed the interview. It's all about the interview that enzakalayo mawungali before uzalwa. Because of now, this element is very important so that nathi thina abantu understand what kind of spirits we have. Ngiyayithola into engisho. Mawusesiswini sakama, as ubumbeka lapho, you actually dream, you actually see, you actually the certain things ezenzakalako inside your mother's womb. Ngiyathola into engisho. So now all those things, they indicate that there's some activity that connects you with the universe. So now it's very important for us to acknowledge because of now whenever that activities happen, now kuba nento ebakubekela yona, bakwakhela la uzohamba khona, and they like bakha a character out of you. They build a character with your spirit. Now you need to understand that when they build a character with your spirit and your soul, you find that you are a different person amongst your family. You find that you think differently amongst your families or your siblings. Sure. It's that they have built a certain character out of your spirit. That's why you see that you're an outcast at some point. a black sheep out of like in India, taking short, or sometimes you take a lead in everything, in every activity or in emndeni wakini yatona ngisho. So it's very important for you ukuthi now you understand that ukuthi it doesn't come just naturally. You were born with it. You were born with it, and you need to acknowledge it and you need to run with it. You understand? So ihamba kanjalo ukuthi this character that they building with you and your soul izolwisana ke manje with your physical aspect. Yatona ngisho manje the spirit and the way wena umuntu ungakhona. Most of it all, thina singabantu sihlezi we always fight the spirit ekhona phakathi kuthina because of our conscious mind tells us ukuthi whatever that I'm feeling is wrong, whatever that I'm going through is not right at all. No, it was meant to be that way because of that interview you had with your forefathers, that interview you had with the universe as it is. I told him it's all about that interview, the first encounter that you had with the universe. Yiyo eyokubumba ukuthi ube umuntu the way ungakhona because of now siphuma sinama-habits. All those habits that we have, it's because of that interview that went on before we were born. I told you in short, it will take us back to that interview. I told you in short. So I'm putting in the simplest way, referring to the interview. I told you in short. So now it's very important to Tina sing about to understand that interview makes us who we are today. That interview makes us like it will direct our energies in a certain way. It will direct our characters in a certain way, which we find very odd at some point. Sithola sicakekile singazi ukuthi why mina impilo yakho imi kanje, why mina impilo yami imi kanje, because of now into ekumele sihlale siyazi ukuthi that we we have signed an agreement that this should happen ngesikhathi esithize, le nto ngamele yenzakale ngesikhathi esithize. So now masibona izinto zi-offering bazingahambi ngendlela efanelekile, you are not going like nje, like your promises that you made with the universe, you do not like awuyinakile nje nhlobo like nje you ignoring that. So the universe as it is and your forefathers think that you're ignoring it. So that's why izinto zakho ezinye zihamba ziba mnyama. That's why even your personality changes. It gets worse and worse. You think, well, why am I like this? Why am I so angry? Why impilo yami ihamba ngale ndlela ethize ungathola because of now unesivumelano nalabantu labo, unesivumelano with this universe. So now they want you to go the way uyipromise ngakhona ukuthi uyenze ngakhona izinto zakho lezi okumele ukuthi uzenze ngoba uphume uphethe something. You understand? Now they're reminding you that you had that interview through your dreams. There's certain creatures that we see in the dreams. They're telling you this can just read. There's certain places we see in our dreams that we have never seen before. It's because of now the indicating that you have indeed made an agreement and you need to fulfill. That's why at some point your dreams use esixoxa indaba ukuthi kwamele wenzeni, kwamele wenzeni, ubuyaphi, why kwamele uphuphe into kanje. It's very important for us to understand that this agreement that we had, it's all about fulfilling what we spoke about in that interview. Sure. So now yonke into ibuyela lapho, so kwamele uhlezi understand ngaso sonke isikhathi ukuthi manje bazohlezi bakukhumbuza ukuthi uke waba nayo i-communication with the universe and namadlozi wakho. Ngathola into engisho bazokutshengisa ngaso sonke isikhathi ukuthi ike yabakhona and sozishintsha. They will remind you. That's why most of your dreams ziba odd at most of the time. You don't understand that because of now yile ndlela abaxoxisana ngayo ngoba ngesinye isikhathi they attack you because you seem like you ignore it, you're not paying attention to anything. That's one thing sure. Now ngena to other elements is that you inherit something from the universe. You inherit something from Amazon before you gonna get all this inheritance from your families, and you need to first inherit the gifts that your ancestors left for you. You need to inherit whatever things that bakubekele zona lezo uphuma uyiphethe. How do you inherit all that? By understanding your dreams. How do you inherit all that? By understanding your spirituality on how it goes and how you who you truly are and the gifts that they have for you. That's what I'm saying, sure, because of definitely sure for abanye abantu ukuze bafike esimeni esithize, bafike to and like worthiness, bafike enjabuleni ethize is because of now they understood that they had to inherit the gifts of the ancestors first before they can inherit the gifts of this world that we live in today. That's what I'm saying, sure. Inherit like this ley'phiwo lezi esiphiwa abantu abadala zibalulekile, more especially the gift of spirituality ukuba yisangoma. We inherited it because of it was not man-made. We inherited by accepting it simply means that yaba-allow abantu abadala ukuthi-ke manje basebenze ngawo, yaba-allow abantu abadala ukuthi ngempela nje basebenze ngawo ngendlela ethile. That's what I'm going to show. So now it's very important for you to understand that you inherited in all kinds of ways. So inheriting it is by accepting. That's what I'm saying, sure. So now on my next video, it's all about inheriting it. Now, so now this gift that we have, that we were born with, we agreed on it that one day in our lives we're gonna fulfill it. That's why you are this kind of person that you are today. That's what I'm saying, sure. So now, Makesha, let's inherit our gifts properly. In my next video, I'll be indicating on how we gonna inherit them, on how we're gonna acknowledge them, on how we're gonna make sure that we inherit them well and run with it. I thought sikijimi this gift so that nothing can stand in our way and so that we can have a peaceful life. Because of now, if you wanna ignore these gifts that we have, your life is gonna be in shambles. You wanna expect to be boosted with ngezinye izinto empilweni yakho. You're gonna be expected into eziningi ukuthi ubooste ngey'nto lezi, ubooste ngey'nto ethize ngoba ubona ngathi nje izinto zakho azihambi ngendlela. The first step that you need to do is just to accept. Then after accepting it, then you follow the other steps on how to get all that inheritance and live with it. Start by accepting who you are. Start by accepting your character. Start accepting about ukuthi lento ikhona kuwe angeke saphinde iphume. That's what I'm saying, sure. So now all these gifts is all about accepting and acknowledging it so that you can understand the spirituality and who you truly are. So on my next video, I'll go into detail about inheritance zamadlozi so that ukuthi uhlale uwazi ukuthi-ke manje uphetheni, why uphume umbethe kanjena, kwenzakaleni ukuthi uphume umbethe. Athente ngisho. So na ubukhosi bakho buqhwele buqhamukaphi mbambambamba. So makhehla ngithi akubeni kuhle kudedwe inyama vele ukukhanya. Gama lami umoya insizwa kaNkosi. Ngithi akubeni kuhle bogogo, akubeni kuhle bomkhulu, asiphilisaneni. And please do subscribe, do comment if you have any questions. I'll be happy to respond to that. Ngithi akubeni kuhle makhehla kudedwe inyama vele ukukhanya. Ngithi akubeni kuhle kangwane.